Live from Southwest Florida's news source, this is Fox 4 News at 6.
Breaking at 6, a shocker in the deadly shooting of an innocent woman at the Punta Gorda Police Department. Why the chief is charged after one of his officers pulled the trigger.
Plus, what an audit is revealing tonight about the internal challenges that Fort Myers police officers are facing as they're trying to keep you safe.
And we are looking into what led to a fire that created this mess at a Naples mansion.
And we're continuing to track rain here across Southwest Florida. I'll let you know how much longer it lasts in your forecast coming up.
We begin tonight with a bombshell development rocking the Punta Gorda Police Department. The police chief and one of his officers both facing charges tonight, 6 months after a librarian was gunned down during a Citizens Police Academy.
The state charging officer Lee Cole with felony manslaughter, and Chief Tom Lewis is facing a misdemeanor count of culpable negligence because the incident happened under his watch.
Investigators say that Officer Cole accidentally killed Mary Knowlton last August during some live demonstration there, and his gun was actually carrying live rounds instead of the blanks that it was supposed to be carrying that night. 4 in Your Corner's Tony Sadiku live in Charlotte County tonight. He's leading our coverage on this. Tony?
Patrick, Amy, the officer accused of shooting Mary Knowlton, arrested and charged today after a months-long investigation revealed that the officer acted with negligence. The police chief, Tom Lewis, also facing a citation. Today, I spoke with neighbors about what they think about the criminal charges.
Looking at the totality of the facts and evidence, brought our office to this decision.
State Attorney Stephen Russell announcing the completed investigation today after a Punta Gorda police officer accidentally shot and killed Mary Knowlton back in August.
The Knowlton family is dealing with a tremendous loss.
The officer Lee Cole had been on administrative leave while the state attorney conducted the investigation. Today, Cole turning himself in to police at the Charlotte County Jail, where he's facing a felony charge for manslaughter with a firearm. It's a charge that can carry up to a 30-year sentence.
That officer, no business being an officer, in my opinion.
Former neighbors of Knowlton tell me today this is the closure they've been waiting 6 months for.
I think it's good news. There's no excuse for having a loaded firearm in a situation like that.
Knowlton was a beloved wife, mother, and well-known in her community, often volunteering at the local library.
This is a somewhat unique, difficult case. Difficult for the community, difficult for those involved, difficult in some respects for a prosecutor.
The state attorney also pointing a finger at Punta Gorda Police Chief Tom Lewis. He's facing a misdemeanor culpable negligence charge in connection with Knowlton's death.
I think I could see some negligence there, absolutely.
Russell, however, wouldn't comment on how ammunition made its way inside a gun that was supposed to have a blank at the Shoot Don't Shoot training simulation.
A terrible situation for the Punta Gorda Police Department to be in.
Cole has since bonded out of jail. I did reach out to city officials and the Punta Gorda Police Department to get their reaction on the completed investigation, to see if Cole has been relieved of his duties, and to get the status of Chief Lewis. They tell me they're going to be making a statement at a press conference tomorrow morning. Count on 4 in Your Corner to be there and to bring you the very latest. For now, reporting live in Punta Gorda, Tony Sadiku, Fox 4 in Your Corner.
All right, thank you, Tony. And 4 in Your Corner speaking with Mary Knowlton's son just hours after her tragic death back in August. At that point, Steve Knowlton said that he was still trying to wrap his mind around everything that had happened.
My thoughts are, why was she in that situation? Why wasn't somebody else, another cop playing that role, or why was anybody even aiming a gun at anybody?
He said that he considered his mother his hero and said he forgives Officer Cole for his role in her death. Meanwhile, there have been several developments since Mary Knowlton was killed. Back in August, the city of Punta Gorda reaching a $2 million settlement with her family. The department also making sweeping changes to promote public safety. So it now requires all lethal weapons and ammunition to be stored separate from less lethal weapons and ammo. The department also now bans the use of live firearms during scenario-based training exercises like the one Mary Knowlton was at. Exceptions are on a case-by-case basis only. And this tragic case is far from over. You can count on 4 in Your Corner to stay on top of this active investigation. We will bring you complete coverage both on air and online. Check out our website anytime. It's fox4now.com.
New details tonight about a violent situation overnight in Fort Myers. 3 people in custody accused of shooting a man during a home invasion and eventually plowing into a Lee County Sheriff's deputy. Jose Hernandez Rivera, Joshua Melendez, and Jose Solis are each charged with robbery, aggravated assault, and resisting arrest. Deputies say the suspects robbed a home on Granada Boulevard, shot the homeowner before taking off, and later crashed into a squad car at the corner of Ortez Avenue and Jupiter Road, leading to their arrest. The victim in the case is expected to survive after all of that. Meanwhile, Fort Myers police investigating a separate shooting that sent a man to the hospital. It happened this afternoon in a home in the 2600 block of Jackson Street. Officers say the victim accidentally shot himself and then walked to Lee Memorial Hospital for treatment. It's very close by, and the victim is expected to recover.
All new tonight, crucial findings within the Fort Myers Police Department. Investigators highlighting what the agency needs to do to improve the way it keeps you safe. Since May, an independent auditor has been examining the department, working to find out what it can do to better fight crime. The probe following years of department scrutiny ranging from racial discrimination and favoritism to unsolved murders. 4 in Your Corner Stephanie Tinoco is live tonight at police headquarters in Fort Myers, and she's shedding some light on what was found. Stephanie?
Well, Amy, this audit was specifically designed to zero in on any key issues inside this department. Now, there's 27 key findings and 32 recommendations auditors believe will improve this department. A lengthy audit finally producing results.
We were given unfettered access to the department and all its members.
The city of Fort Myers brought in Robert O'Neill and his team at Free Group to conduct an intensive year-long audit of the police department.
I wanted to make sure that I understand what's going on in that department.
We conducted in excess of 200 interviews.
Interviews designed to get a candid assessment of the department, auditors promising anonymity and interviewing some officers more than once.
The overwhelming majority of the police officers are doing a phenomenal job.
But the audit revealed officers are having to deal with staffing shortages, inadequate space, and a large number of unsolved crimes.
There have been a series of violent crimes that have not been solved.
Auditors also finding reports of officers leaking information to drug dealers regarding search warrants that were never properly addressed. And officers not trusted by other officers were promoted to serve in a position where they could have compromised sensitive investigations. The audit revealed officers were told to increase arrests and citations to reach a statistical goal, and that citizen complaints of harassment were not addressed, leading to tensions between officers and citizens. Auditors say the department doesn't have an adequate intelligence base, nor does it have adequate control oversight of internal affairs investigations. But that's not all. They found officers believe there is preferential treatment when it comes to training and promotions, and a lack of experienced leaders to investigate criminal cases like homicides. There is also a lengthy list of recommendations. Out of 32, there are 12 auditors say need immediate attention. Others can be implemented in the next 6 months or the course of 5 years.
I knew that I had challenges coming in, and so this is just some more challenges I got to deal with.
Now, the number one recommendation requiring immediate attention is for the department to request outside assistance to investigate allegations of officer misconduct. Now, the chief declined to comment. He's not able to comment on anything that deals with this investigation. Reporting live in Fort Myers, Stephanie Tinoco, Fox 4 in Your Corner.
Thank you, Stephanie. 4 in Your Corner pressing for answers about a Lee County Sheriff's deputy placed on paid administrative leave after becoming the center of an investigation. The sheriff's office says the deputy in question, Sergeant Martin Cook, was placed on leave on Monday. Right now, the sheriff's office is being very tight-lipped about why Sergeant Cook is on leave and what he might be accused of doing. You can count on 4 in Your Corner to continue pressing for answers and pass along any new information as we get it for you. Charlotte County deputies urging you to be vigilant on the road. This is after they found another credit card scammer at a local gas pump. Deputies say they found the illegal device this week at the Marathon gas station on Tamiami Trail in Port Charlotte. And this is at least the 4th scammer deputies have found just within the past month. Scammers are becoming increasingly common across the country.
A multi-million-dollar mansion in Naples seriously damaged after this. Look at that. It went up in flames. Now, the Naples Fire Department says it thinks it knows exactly what sparked the fire. Crews say the fire started last night inside the garage of the home on North Lake Drive. The flames then began to spread to the rest of the house. 4 in your corners, Carl Fortier is in Naples tonight with a closer look at all the damage. Carl?
Well, the Naples Fire Department was back at the mansion today working with the fire marshal to try to determine the cause. Now they say they believe it was from the exhaust of one of the 6 cars in the garage getting too close to combustible material.
I saw the, huge black smoke as I was riding my bike back from the store.
David Burden says he first thought it was his own house that caught fire Tuesday night, but it was the mansion next door that was burning.
The fire trucks came like a minute later. They were at it for hours.
There was a lot of fire and there was a lot of fire load, so on arrival, the building was completely involved.
Gerald Picar with Naples Fire says his crews managed to contain the blaze to the garage, where 6 expensive cars were destroyed, including a Jaguar and Mercedes. On the second floor, the art studio of one of the residents also took heavy damage.
Her stuff is beautiful, so I hope it wasn't destroyed, but it doesn't look good over there.
Picar says they believe the exhaust of one of the expensive cars that was destroyed got too close to combustible material. But he says more important than finding the cause, all 4 people at the home got out safely.
Nobody was hurt. That's their main goal, life safety before anything.
Now, Picar says while the main house did not burn, it still has a lot of smoke damage. The power has been out while the family who lives there sorts through their things to see what they can salvage. In Naples, Carl Fortier, Fox 4, in your corner.
Thank you, Carl. A push to help abused animals in Southwest Florida. The plan to make sure we're looking out for these innocent animals who can't defend themselves.
This local airport employee is accused of breaking the trust with an airline passenger. What he's accused of doing, and it was all recorded on surveillance video.
Halting what some are calling Hollywood handouts in Florida. Will it stop your tax dollars from being used to subsidize the rich film industry? You're watching Fox 4 News at 6.